narcissistic, are tough to manage. Unfocused, self-interested, and they're accused of being entitled.
The millennials and Generation Z have the Peter Pan syndrome. They don't ever want to grow up.
Yo,
welcome back.
We
are
the Problem Podcast, back here again with another special guest. Introduce yourself.
Listen, man, the name is Jay. Go by LoveBandit Jay. If you didn't know me, now you do.
That's a fact. And I tell you what, he's coming out with so much shit, I can't even keep up with it. Right? My man is moving like a king do. They tell you real G's move in silence like lasagna. And honestly, he might be the loudest G I ever seen, bro. My man is all over social media with the interviews, all over dropping fucking real sneak peeks, tracks. Tell them some of the shit y'all got going on and tell them where they can find you, bro.
Listen, man, you can find me on IG, LoveBandit J. You can find me on all platforms, same name, LoveBandit J, the one and only. And we got some things in the works, man. Everybody know I've been on this little Jersey club wave here and there, you know, made some bangers off of it. And mainly off of just, you know, sampling oldies, you know, certain old school songs, 80s, 90s type. But we soon switch up the vibe and give people a different sound. You know, still excited, still a bumper, still a party jammer, but you know, for me more into elevation, you know. So.
I've noticed a lot of your songs got that, you know, that lover boy to them. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So my man was talking about, you know, fucking party bumpers. I mean, like, you know, I'll be hearing you talk to some shorties on there, though. I mean, is that like one of your bigger focuses when it comes to music, or are you trying to make something that's like a club thing?
So when I started out,
okay,
it started off with my audience being the women.
Okay.
Because they show the most love.
That's a fact.
They reshare, comment, like, and you know, fellas gonna listen to what the ladies want to listen to.
That's a fact.
Because they here for the ladies. And now when they stumble upon it and be like, oh, alright, this is kind of fire. They gonna download it, they gonna tune in.
Yeah.
But mainly that was my crowd first. Like women was my crowd because, you know, that's basically how my life was. I was always one of those lover boys, one of those sweet talkers. It was real easy to talk to the ladies. It didn't really bother me that much. But like, as I got older, I started like flipping stuff. I started going through things and was like, you know what? F them. We don't need them.
She told me she was an angel. She 2 rappers and 3 singers.
That's hilarious.
I'ma do what I do and that's it. But as I matured, you know, stuff started changing, but I started putting in the music because even though the ladies don't like to hear it in real life and they don't like going through the situations, they definitely love to hear it in the music. So
that's a fact.
Why not keep it in the music? You may not like it, you may not like what, you know, the other women been through and stuff like that, but when you hear it in the song, you still gonna listen to it.
That's fine.
It's relatable.
Yeah.
They can definitely relate to it.
And that's been like
your audience.
Yeah, because that's the whole focal point. I want everybody to be able to listen to my music and just think back to a time. No matter if it's a heartbroken song or a Jersey song, just be able to think back to a time when that song perfectly describes the situation.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I feel like a lot of artists make their following off of that, right? Like, for example, I don't know who your top artists are. We're gonna get to that at some point here, so be prepared. But you know, I know people often bring up J. Cole, right? And J. Cole got a lot of tracks, right? That one of them I personally have tattooed on me is "Love Yours."
No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Love yours.
Right?
Classic. Everybody knows
And
that song.
but that song can relate to so many different people. And to be honest with you, it's a very, if you think about it, it's a very general song. You know what I mean? It's a simple message. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. Right?
Yeah.
And yes, he talks about his own life through it, right? And obviously not everybody has gone through the same things he has, but through that chorus and him talking about what he's been through and you know where he is now to be able to spread this message, you know, I don't know, I guess somewhere in there you start to feel for your own self, you know what I mean, some of what he may be feeling at the moment.
Nah, yeah, you definitely do it. And like, that's the key to it all. Like, no matter if you're still sitting there talking about yourself, people are gonna find those bits and parts of the song that relate to them.
Yeah.
And what they do is they just take it and they just envision it as in their self. Sometimes they'll even switch up the words to match themselves.
I actually tweeted at J. Cole for that song.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
That was
good,
a special
man.
part, man.
That song is fire, bro.
No, it's fantastic.
Honestly, you know what? J. Cole has done a lot of great things over his time, right? He's released a lot of music. He's done a lot of features, which I don't even know if you can call them features at a certain moment. Maybe his early works were more features. You know what I mean? Like his early features were more features, but like nowadays, he's owning songs. Like,
That song was where he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be on your song because I don't need you. I do my own shit and I'm good at it. It's what it is. What it is. You know.
He said it's gotten to the point where these rappers don't even like rapping with me.
Oh shit!
That's
Did
what
he really?
He said in one of his songs.
Yeah, he definitely.
Okay, no problem. I show up on every one album. You know what the outcome will be. I'm betting 1,000. It's got to the point that these rappers don't even like rapping with me.
He did say that in one of his songs.
Damn.
But it's just like you gotta stick with what you know. Like, so if you're on a certain level, if you feel like you're on a certain level, and at certain points you can teach others that's levels below you, and I'm pretty sure he does that. But then there's at certain points where it's like, you know, you don't need the feature. Like, you know, it absolutely does nothing for you, and then that the person and the person that may want the feature may not see it as in a learning experience. They may just see it as an it's a feature, so I'm gonna come up.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you don't want to work with somebody that just thinks like, oh yeah, let me just use him as a stepping stool to get one up in the game. You just like, you back away from people like that because those just vultures. They just want to be around what they think is hot. So that way they can leech off of it and try to get to the top as fast as they can.
Wave riders, man.
Well, a lot of the features, like, I mean, there's a lot of songs that, you know, a lot of artists, but I primarily can think of just J. Cole at the moment because songs that he's on and that feature other people, I'm like, damn, dude, I just wish you did this whole song by yourself. And I'm like, come on, man, the rest of the song's kind of whack.
But I'll tell you what, though, a lot of artists have been doing a lot of collabs lately, right? And there was a thread I saw on Instagram that was talking about a lot of great collabs. Before I get into those, right, my man's had told me about a collab he's been working on with some of the projects he's looking at. You want to tell some of the people, tease them a little bit about what you got going on?
All right, so I got a couple collabs going on right now. Got a couple collabs in the works.
Okay.
I have one right after this with good friend. Shout out to her, Deborah.
Shout out to
great friend. I actually met her at a show. She came up to me, told me that she was, you know, she was feeling the music. She liked the vocals and stuff like that. She herself is an artist. So I was like, you know what? We gonna work. We gonna connect, because this whole thing is about, you know, networking, connecting. You know, you gotta reach different fan bases. She has a whole different fan base onto herself that she has, that, you know, she wants to bring them something different.
Right.
And if I have the opportunity to help bring something different, then I'm gonna do that. So that way, you know, we both come up from this. We both gain from this. Because I want my fan base to actually, you know, get more aspects of, you know, female artists on these tracks that I make. Since they are for the female community most of the time, it would make sense to get a female perspective. Then switching over, I do have to give a shout out to my boy Johnny Fats, man.
Shout out Johnny.
Shout out to the Cash Collectors, man. That's the family. I got a video shoot with him coming up.
All
real
right.
soon,
A
real
lot of video
soon.
shoots going on, man. I love
Gotta
it.
listen. Videos is the way this year.
That's the way.
That's definitely the way.
Oh yeah.
Cause
On YouTube 24/7.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
telling you, cause you gotta understand, people need to see the face
Oh, yeah.
to match the music. When it's,
Right.
once they see the face, then they're actually listening to what you're saying.
It makes the brand.
Yeah, but before that, they're gonna listen to the sound and be like, okay, yeah, he's making all these lover boy songs, but how does he look? Because if he
Yeah.
don't look the part, then it really doesn't make sense
Yeah.
that this is what you're trying to,
Yeah.
attract.
Yeah.
Why these bitches see you? Go home, Roger.
Go home, Roger.
So I mean, that happens for everything. I mean, you could be a creator and you use your voice over videos, and people are like, oh, okay, this guy's sounds kind of cool. And you look at him, you're like, oh, this dude's weird as fuck.
Oh, sometimes there's a lot of times that on YouTube you'll have commentators that like usually have like, let's say, some sort of animated tune or something like that or whatever, like
Yeah.
that usually talks to them or something like that, or they voice over certain videos and
Definitely.
they sound black as hell. And then and then they do a face reveal, bro.
And
Yo,
it's
what?
a whole 180 switch. You just sit there and be like,
Yo,
I
you
was
was
not
like-
expecting that.
Like, bro, I swear I heard that man drop the N-word.
He was hanging around his teacher's classroom door in December. The teacher told him to sit down, and the teacher says that Keyshawn used the N-word first.
And I just kind of was stunned a second. Well, then get away from the door, nigga.
You start scrolling through his video.
Like, hold on. I remember
What,
that
he dropped
video.
back in 2015?
Cancel.
Get him out of here now. Right now.
Steer right through it. Nah, bro, that's a fact, bro. But I'll tell you what, in the midst of a lot of voiceovers and, talking about how basically you sound on the track and putting a voice to it and putting a face to it, things like that, right? It made me think about how people flow on the track, right?
Mm.
And we were talking about collaborations earlier as well. And I remember them bringing up Kendrick's verse on, what is that? Fucking Problems.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there was a lot of, first off, that whole track wowed the fuck out. Everybody did their job on that bitch.
Oh yeah.
But Kendrick Lamar, yeah, this the finale. My pep talk turned into a pep rally. Yo.
Say she from the hood, but she live inside the valley now. Vacate in Atlanta, then she going back to Cali.
Like, that sort of makes the song, and it's the end of the song.
Listen,
It's the end of the song.
when you got big collabs like that with different artists with different flows, different techniques, you'll never know. Like, and you could have it in any type of combination, and you would never know like what's gonna happen. But you usually tend to think and see, like, once you see exactly who's on the song, and you start picking out the voices, like, okay, he went first, all right, so who they saving for last? Because the last verse is always the best verse.
100%. That's why they save the best person for last every
Always.
single time.
Because you always have to, you start off a song strong. And you always gonna start off a song strong because everybody's gonna be like, okay, this is a new song. Let me give it a little spin. First 30 seconds, if it catches my attention, I'm gonna keep going. Then the middle of the song, especially when you're doing collabs and stuff, and everything starts switching up. Maybe different people with different producers or different engineers switch up the beat to match their flow. So now you don't even got the same beat anymore as you just sent to the last person. So now with that, you catch that person's attention in the middle of the song. So now they're like, okay, yeah, I could continue this through. I could continue it through. Even if it's like a 3-minute song, 4-minute song, you definitely want to keep grasp of their attention for those long minute songs. And then once you get to the end, it's like, all right, you're the last person. You got to tie this up. You got to wrap this up. We finished. We did what we had to do. Now it's your turn. The booth is done. So now we look into you as, are you going to be that closer?
Yeah.
And that's I feel like that's very important, man.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It's just as important as the first person.
Yeah.
That's the fourth quarter. Tie ball game.
Yeah, I mean, if you have say 2 artists on a song, you want the better artist to be last, so that you listen to the beginning of the song. You don't want to, like, I'm on, okay, so he's doing all right. Let me see. I'm really listening for the last person.
Yeah.
And it makes you listen to the whole song.
Yeah.
And if that last verse is extremely good,
Yeah.
and that first verse is, pretty decent, you're like, I can get I can vibe with this a little bit.
You know that actually, no shade towards Bia and all she's doing. She's a fantastic artist. She's doing what she's doing out in England. However, not even however, at the same time, right? That's the better thing to say.
Yeah.
Women empowerment, all these great things, right?
Of course.
At the same time, J. Cole was at the end of that song, London, right? Like, her verses are good. Don't get me wrong. She doing her thing. But there's a reason why J. Cole comes at the end of that song. I don't know if you ever heard it, but
Nah, I
J.
definitely
Cole
have to
comes
tune
at the
in.
end of the song. He talking about some plane just landed, hopped off the G4 standard.
We see her up this G code. We blow his top now. He's volcanic.
Standard. Yo, I really wish I could listen to it enough to get every single lyric in my head. Cause there are J. Cole songs that I know from top to bottom, but they're his songs.
Yeah, like
You know
they're
what I
just
mean?
strictly him. Like,
Yeah. I don't know what J. Cole song. Oh, yeah, In the Morning with Drake. I know that. I know every word of that.
There's another one where he's like, I ain't babysitting, but my kids all on your couch.
Oh,
You nasty, oh, you nasty. Both graduated, so fuck, keeping it classy. Look,
I know that one. Oh shit, what is that? My kids.
that's
so good, like it's a foot in your mouth.
that's the song that he made with Jeremiah, right?
Yes.
Planes.
Bro, that whole song is fire from top to bottom as well. But those are earlier features. This is before he became J. Cole. You know what I mean? Like when he was still developing, I think that he used a lot of those collaborations as a learning experience as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because yes, I will say that on songs like Planes or in songs like In the Morning, his verse was quote unquote better, right?
Mm-hmm.
The people he was with weren't like, you didn't listen to that verse and go, why didn't you just keep J. Cole on here? Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I love collabs.
Yeah.
If both artists are fucking awesome, it's great. I mean, what's that one collab where they got, it's the fucking, like, one of the most popular songs in the world. I can't even fucking think of the names. Got Lil Wayne, Kanye, Eminem. Forever.
Oh, that thing is timeless.
Yeah, that's probably one of the greatest collabs we've ever seen. Like,
unreal. Back in stadium, Mercedes fit this flow.
But like,
bro,
even with songs like that, but like you gotta think about it. Like you look at that roster, and everybody has a different scheme, and everybody has a different flow. Like, it is rapping at the end of the day, but everybody's delivery is different. Everybody's cadence is different. So you got somebody that's laid back and cool like Lil Wayne. For me, he just talk on the beat, and you still gonna vibe out to it because you know that's him. That's his delivery. That's his persona. Then you got somebody like Eminem, Detroit rapper. So you know he's a little tough, a little gritty. Feel me?
He closed that, right?
Yeah, he definitely closed. Definitely closed that. He definitely closed that. You know what I mean?
If I'm not mistaken,
you definitely closed that. And then you feel me? Then you got Drake, melody on top of melody on top of melody. That's your best.
That's all he ever does.
But that's your best bet. That's your hook right there.
You don't. If you fail with Drake on your track, then you failed.
Yeah. 100%. You fail. You fail.
That was your fault. Sir.
There's no way you can beat that. Like, and people talk about it. It always gets talked about all over the internet. Got talked about, like, when you got a feature with Drake, like how Lil Baby did, you gotta go off. Like, you have to go off. Like the feature with him and Baby, you didn't know who to pick.
Song.
Like
that was Baby song.
I grab a neck, she look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the post, so I get the prescription. We walk around with them bands and I bitch it. This gun ain't gon' jam and I blow, I ain't missing. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chilling, but I'll send a hit while I chill with my children.
You was just like, hold on, wait, like, yeah, this is Drake, so I know Drake gonna carry this. Then you hit Baby, and it's just like, God damn, Drake
started flowing.
So it's like you gotta,
do his little handshake.
Once once you got somebody that's like of high stature, high caliber, and everything that they seem to produce is a fucking platinum hit.
Oh yeah.
You have no choice but to better yourself.
You have to.
Did you know Eminem, the song Renegade, he had his verse done, and Jay-Z took like 2 years to get his verse done.
I thought it was I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was Jay-Z's song first.
It is. It is Jay-Z's song.
And he just didn't have a verse for the song?
Yeah. He didn't. Eminem had his verse done. And it took Jay-Z like 2 years to do his verse.
That's crazy, bro. That's wild.
Dude, because there's a lot of disrespect lately for Eminem. I don't understand what the hell that's all about, though.
I think it's just the younger generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That don't know who M is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we know who M is because we've listened to his music.
We don't watch his movie. We
You
don't
know what I mean?
everything.
I personally grew up listening to his shit.
Yeah.
I was there when, you know, Slim Shady was on fucking MTV. And that shit was premiered and shit like that. When he performed at the fucking whatchamacallit, and it had all the fucking Slim Shadys outside.
Oh yeah,
bro.
MTV Awards.
This shit is wild, bro. We knew when Eminem was controlling the rap game.
Yeah,
he was music. You
But
know what
that's
I mean?
the thing though, is like because music changes. Like the crowd, I don't want to say music changes. The crowd changes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
So
a fact.
crowds in certain
That's a fact.
areas get attracted to certain things. You know. So like you still got your people. Like I said, people of our generation, and then you got people that's still out there in Detroit, or people that's older that still listen to him. That will still tell you like, oh yeah, he's still one of the GOATs. And you still got people that listen to him now that's part of the younger generation that be like, oh nah, yeah, he top rapper.
Yeah.
But now everybody just wants fast banger, fast banger, and it's like they want a fast banger,
that
but they don't
boppy
want.
shit.
Yeah, they want to dance to it.
Chicago drill, man. You love Chicago drill.
I love Chicago.
Chicago.
I love all types of drill music, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. And it's, you know what's funny about that? I'm not an aggressive nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not mad. But, like, I love hearing a nigga scream for some
Yo,
reason.
bro.
I don't know what it is. Like,
Yo, bro.
let a homie scream at me for 3 minutes about shooting up your block. I'm all with it. I'm fucking bobbing, bro. I'm like, yeah, that body.
That's what it be though, because it's like you. Sometimes you just you got that energy. Sometimes they give you that energy when you listening to the music. You like, nah, yeah, I got to. Like, you feel me? Like, there's no way in hell I can listen to this and just not be on the same time. And like, or even if you're not tough, you hear it and want to dance. Like you see everybody getting sturdy. You see everybody doing all the other dances, and it's just like, why be that Debbie Downer and sit there and listening to the song like
music about dead people.
like no, bro.
Especially I'll be calling people about like, you just jamming out, just chilling right next to me, just going crazy, and then they're like, "Hey, yeah, hi, how's it going?" Like just turns it off. I'm like, "Damn, bro, it's crazy."
Yeah, and then some people assume that like if you listening to it, you automatically got to be involved in gang violence.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like in certain places, if you listen to that music in certain places, you blast that, they look at you and be like,
"Are you serious?"
For real,
bro. That's why I joked with you the other day. I was like, I remember so my car is this is not even a slight flex. I have a drop top.
Yeah.
So I be in Queens.
Fantastic car, love it.
I be in Queens with my top down, bumping early Pop Smoke back when he was just coming out. And shit. I'm bumping him, Chef G, 22 G's, like.
Yeah, see, look, that's
like,
and that's where they cross the line right there. Cause you can listen to Pop Smoke, cool. You can listen to Chef G, cool. Cause that's for me still same side of the fence. But once you throw in that 22 G's, that's when everybody just looks at you and like,
get hit in the stomach, all of the guts and intestines he threw up. Got rid of the gun, got rid of that shit. I had to re-up on a new one. Henny no Georgie, spin through the floor seat. I'm at the Barclays and I got floor seat. Treacher's Baba's trying to give orgies back out. I ain't trying to end up on
alright, so like it look like he's set tripping. In real life, you just trying to bump. In real life, you just like the music, bro. But
I'm like, bro, I be low key paranoid in the back of my head. Like somebody gonna pull up next to my shit, bro. That be it. I'm trying to have a good time. Hey, listen, people just can like their music, okay? Please do not run up on nobody just trying to dance to some music unless they actively press you. Then that's something different. You know what I mean?
You can't. I ain't gonna lie, you can't control that, man. Sometimes you can't even. You gotta just defend yourself. Like, listen, man, I'm bumping what I bump. I mean, I ain't involved in that beef you got, but if you're trying to make me involved, man, you gonna have a problem there. So like,
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
Just let me listen to my music.
Yeah, bro, people have different moods too. Like, you know, that's why you fucking human being, bro. When you're feeling one way, you want to listen to some other music, and you want to listen to other music. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
That's a fact,
bro. I dead ass have Mariah Carey song on my.
Yo, I'm telling you, the way somebody could fuck me up by revealing my playlist, bro, is ridiculous, bro.
I ain't gonna be embarrassed about it.
I'm not gonna be embarrassed at all. I'm just saying, like the complete range.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I can go from bro. I love me some California Girls by Katy Perry.
Oh, he went far out. He went far out to the other end of the spectrum.
I'm not embarrassed at all.
I love it.
I'll clean the whole house and then turn around and turn on fucking Lil Durk No Auto.
Oh, listen. Trust me right now. When I tell you, I definitely understand. Because when I'm back in my home, I'm on a game with my guys, with my muddies. Shout out to all my muddies, man. They know.
Shout out to the muddy.
All we do is like somebody's playing music. Most of the time it's me. And they hate it. They get upset because they be playing all different types of games that require you to hear sound.
Yeah. Okay,
and I don't be and I don't be caring. Why? The music blasting and you're not about to mess my vibe up. So,
I love it.
but like it ranges so differently because one day you'll hear them bumping like K-Flock, Chef G.
K-Flock is wild.
Next thing you know it, they bumping Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, Bobby Caldwell, I know.
You know what I mean? Then it switch over to I think it's Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine
when she's gone.
It's not warm when she's away.
Which is like, and then one that we always say, this is our top white song. Always. He was way ahead of his time. But
way ahead of his time.
And for some reason, I always forget the name, but somebody that you used to know that song. That song will always.
I know y'all like
played.
that song too.
Come on, you can't tell me I don't know that.
Yo, then I think it might have been maybe the niggas that's beefing with DD Osama and them. But
somebody sampled that song.
Yeah, but that shit was kind of
a couple
nice,
people sampled that
nice.
song. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie to you. A couple people sampled those beats, like sampled that song because that song itself is like, no matter where you grew up at, it don't matter if you grew up in the hood, it don't matter if you grew up in the suburbs, like that song right there will always have the pass wherever you go. Like
that's a fact.
Because everybody knows that song. Mm-hmm. Everybody, from the toughest hood kids to literally like probably the kids that don't come outside at all, stay at school, go home and handle their business. Everybody knows that song.
What was that one Backstreet Boys that got sampled? What was that song? What was that remix?
I want it that
Oh yeah, Uzi.
I wanna go out back, wanna go outside, wanna go out that way. I want to win the team, they make sure I'm not in last place. If I wake up, don't make no money, that's sad.
Uzi killed that.
That song is fire.
Uzi killed that.
Uzi killed that, bro. Like, what I was telling Tony was that what really caught me about that song. When he like switched up the flow, I think it was like maybe in the third verse or something like that.
Oh yeah.
And he started really started hitting the beat for like the bump of it. Not like riding on the flow, but he started like literally hitting the beat in spaces. So he was like diamonds hitting.
Oh yeah. Bring nigga chopper. Sing.
Yo, here, killer, same thing, eyes, low, Simmons.
Exactly. You have to like fucking
listen, because you gotta. That's when the concept of like when like for us writers, us artists and stuff like that, when we listening to a beat, we sometimes like to listen to the whole beat through because there's certain parts in the beat that changes up.
Yeah.
And with that change up, it opens up a whole doorway of new flows. So now with that change up, you don't have to think like, all right, let me keep riding the same flow, same wave that I've been riding for like the past like 90 seconds. Now the beat switch, you're thinking of like 3 different flows, and you also thinking to yourself, how do I use the beat to incorporate it? You know what I mean? Because my friend, actually, my buddy Dame, he actually put me on and was like, when you sampling songs, he told me like, sometimes you gotta like, listen to the sample. Yeah. If there's somebody singing in the sample, sometimes let them sing that part out. Let me let people hear it so that way they know exactly what the sample is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sing with it, sometimes you respond to it, depending on how the song goes. But it's better to like let it ride out. And when you really listen to it, it helps you. Because that little slight pause where you're just listening to the beat, you think like, okay, I could either go this way with this flow, I can go this way with this flow, or I could switch it up and like throw everybody off, and everybody will think off the first initial word that you're off beat, but once they actually listen to the beat and see that you just switched it up to actually catch the beat and catch the bass, you're like, oh, okay, I see it now, and that makes them want to tune in even more, because then they're gonna run it back.
Yeah,
They'll be like, hold on, I didn't catch that at first. Let me run it back.
So you're looking forward to that beat change? Like
Yeah, I look for and every beat that have ever been made or ever listened to, I look forward to that beat change.
That's
fucking
sick.
Like,
I didn't know. That was a whole new way of viewing a song. I never really thought of it like that.
even on features, like if I featured on something and people like hit a point where they like, oh yeah, but the beat changes here, so like I don't know if I want to use this part and let you keep the first part. Once they tell me the beat changes there, give me that part. Give me that part. Yeah, give me that part, because whatever the beat change, trust me, I'm gonna make something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make something of it.
Yeah,
I like that.
No matter what.
Take control of the differentiation. Like, I don't know. I like it's unique because I never heard of it.
Because some people get scared of it. Some people think like, okay, the beat change, I'm gonna try to find a way to ask my engineer how he could cut that part out and keep the beat the same. I don't like doing that because that takes away from the beat. That takes away from the creativity of the beat.
I respect
So
the
like,
fuck out of that. That's sick.
yeah, like you gotta understand these producers take a lot of time and a lot of their money, like to sit here and buy these Pro Tools, buy all these accessories to make these beats. So if you
just getting the shit we got,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like if you sit here and you putting that hard work and dedication into making a beat, and then you feel like I'm good enough to be on your beat, then trust me, I'm gonna make every part of that beat work.
Bro, I fucking love that, dude.
Right.
That just gives respect to the people who have worked hard, on that beat.
That's what I'm saying.
I respect the shit out of that. That's awesome.
You got to. It's a mission.
We're gonna get into your top 5 artists all time that are alive. They don't have to be in any order, just 5.
Just 5. All right. So these 5 basically like help me like, set the foundation of like how I'm gonna start making music.
That's what it needs to be. That's
So,
what
like,
it needs to be.
I want to say first person, we was just talking about him, Uzi. I've listened to Uzi since like 2014, promise you. So like once he went on that little splurge 2015, 2016, and everybody was going Uzi crazy, I loved that moment. Like that whole moment, just him making all those different types of songs too. Yeah, but it was like always a different track though. When I mean track after track after track, it was a different feeling on each track. Like, hey, it was one party song that you could sit there, bump around, jump around, and stuff like that. That they played in all the like parties, college parties, stuff like that. Then you got, the heartbreak songs like Dear Mama. You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what song I used to bump really? One of the heartbreak songs. Fucking That True.
Oh yeah, right.
She said, "Move away, I swear."
Get her. My liver touch over. My pockets is wetter.
You know I'm not on ride, but I'm all up on my channel. Just talk
bro. Trust me, yeah.
I haven't heard some
EXO Tour Life. Yeah, like trust me, like he speaks to you. He speaks to you, and you may think like, oh yeah, like Uzi don't really make music for me, but trust me, if you really was to sit there and go through his library, he makes great music for everybody.
Oh yeah, that's a fact, bro.
Number 2,
Ghost.
I think I'm gonna have to go with P&B Rock.
P&B.
P&B Rock.
You know what? I can see P&B in you a little bit.
P&B Rock was like.
P&B Rock. P&B Rock made
He made the
I
song.
came up from nothing, nigga. You can't tell me shit.
Yeah, did it on my own. Take out my neck, take out my wrist. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, I actually started listening to him before I hopped in the booth because I knew like my crowd was gonna be women, and he was the best at melodies at the time when I was like listening and really tuning in and stuff like that.
Selfish is fire.
Selfish is definitely a great song. So, like from then, because it started off with me being a singer. So since I was a singer first, I didn't really write rhymes, I didn't write raps and stuff like that. I just sang hooks. I made hooks and sang them. So I was like, all right, I gotta listen to these people that sing on their track, but it's not really singing. Like I don't know what to call it. It's singing because you hear the voice, you hear the vocals, but they're still rapping. Like it's still got a catch. It's still catching a beat. So like that's when I finally realized melodizing.
Right.
So started listening to P&B, different songs, Selfish, Notice Me, like just to hit different octaves. And I would sit there and listen to him and sing along with those songs to see if I can hit those pitches. Because if I can hit those pitches, then that means I can hit them by myself without him playing in my ear. So then that's when I started to like, you know, get more songs in, started listening to like, probably like, want to say like 3-4 more Heartbreak songs from him. And then I switched over. That's when I started listening to number 3, Sleepy.
Sleepy Hollow.
So Sleepy, man, Sleepy, that was like probably like the first person I listened to once like the drill scene started coming up. Like,
just wanna slide. Parties in the sky like it's 2055.
She said, boy, you nice. Boy, you nice. Heart cold like some water and some ice.
Yo, she said, oh,
like,
you nice.
I promise you. And then like, trust me, it goes way back to when he made Automatic, like before the braids. I'm talking about before the braids. I'm talking about before the braids.
Damn, I don't got before the braids. Sleepy Hollow.
Like I was listening to Sleepy Hollow before the braids when he still had to feel me to tape up, hair out. Like, feel me?
I don't remember.
When it was
I heard
straight,
some of those songs, but
trust
I don't
me,
know those songs.
It was strictly drill, but he was talking like at punchline after punchline. You heard
really
them.
rap.
Yeah, like you heard them, and like. You could he just made you feel like, yeah, I'm in the field too.
Yeah,
like,
that's a
like
fact,
that,
bro.
like,
That's a fact.
So,
bro, I can't tell you how many gang signs and guns I've been toted
trust
in my car and walking and shit, bro.
I grew up in the hood, so like that's all we knew. That's all we knew. I grew up in Harlem.
Okay.
Feel me? So it's like that's all we knew. Then when he made that switch and like moved from dissing to like just talking on the beat, feel me? Like he's still talking his hood talk. Feel me? Ain't nothing really changed, but the direction of it changed.
Yeah.
He stopped like, all right, I'm gonna stop with the little. I'm not gonna entertain nothing that's not putting money in my pocket.
That's a fact. I mean, that's how it gotta be.
Feel me? And I'm gonna start talking. Feel me? Not only to the niggas out there, but I'm gonna start talking to the ladies as well. That's when Bestie was a song. Feel me? Everybody was bumping that. For some reason, everybody loves Tiptoe. Like even
oh my god!
Like even the ladies love Tiptoe.
Tiptoe is my shit. And I'll tell you what, bro. The best the best feature switch or person switch on the song, whatever you want to call it, was when this nigga Chef G came on after the beat cut, and he goes, "You know I'm too fat to tiptoe."
I can help you, the rest ain't no pillow.
Like, yeah, bro, but it's like he being real, being straight on, he's being straightforward with it. Like, you know I'm too fat to tiptoe, so you know I'm not gonna tiptoe through this, man. Like, you know my body, I'm a big stepper.
In the bass, when he says it too, it's like you know I'm too fat. Like the way that
you gotta catch it.
And his word.
But that's what I mean by you listen to it. You listen exactly to how that beat plays out. Because that beat specifically, you have to listen to the full beat through to know exactly. You got to write as you're listening. Like, that's how that works. Now, number 4.
So we got so far, guys, just a refresher. We got
Uzi.
Sleepy Hollow, Uzi, and number 1 was, tell them again.
Number 1 was Uzi.
Number 1 was Uzi.
1 was Uzi. Sleepy. P&B.
P&B. Can't forget about P&B.
Definitely can't forget about
R.I.P. P&B.
Number 4, I'm gonna have to give that to Fetty. Fetty. He was another melody hit. Fetty, man.
I tell you what, I love all the unique lists we get on this fucking show, bro.
Listen,
I tell you what, man, niggas be giving the most generic lists sometimes, son. The ones that be socially accessible. You know, like. You gotta get what you feel, bro. And I'm glad that you're doing that right now.
Fetty, like I said, another melodizer.
Yes.
Had the game in the chokehold for like good two years, bro. Like we was sitting there singing Trap Queen to the top of our lungs.
Fuck
Come
yeah.
On,
like we knew what the hell we were talking about.
Bro. Like singing Trap Queen to the top of your lungs. No matter what it was, you probably didn't even have a girl or whipping nothing in the kitchen. But like you sang every part of that song.
Bro, that shit was fucking like basically like pop music at one point, bro. Like homies was playing that and like, you know, for like corporation videos and shit like that.
For anything, bro. Anytime you heard Remy Boy, yeah, baby, anything like that, you knew it was gonna be a banger. Like,
bro, that ass. Fetty used to come on that track. Yeah, baby.
Like for everything.
I tell you what, You know that song, Jug? I show you how to jug, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Teach you how to jug with me.
Yo,
hey,
yo.
I teach you how to jug, baby.
I teach you how to jug with me. I can teach you how to jug, baby. Suvi on the plug, baby.
The homie that made that song, I mean, not the homie that made that song, but the homie that made that beat.
Yeah.
He's friends with my cousin. And sneak peek or not sneak peek, we may have him on this show soon.
Definitely. I definitely tune in and keep watch for that one.
Keep watch for that.
That is definitely a tough beat.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? I'm not gonna speak on the future just yet.
But nah, Fetty is definitely one of them. He definitely took an entire era. I remember, bro, when I was in high school, bro, that's when Fetty was really hitting the scene. And, bro,
trust me,
all through those years, I think he held it for like a good summer solid. And I think through like that following winter type shit, anything that he came out with was top
Trust
5.
me,
bro.
I had Fetty in my headphones before every game.
That's
Fetty
hilarious.
playing through the headphones.
You
Because
ball?
like, yeah, I'm play ball. I always play ball.
Okay.
So like it's just a way to stay active.
Oh yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? So
I mean,
it's like,
especially when you're growing up out there, you know what I mean? I had to get in the ball.
I mean, you had to. Like, a coach look at you and be like, you're coming. You're playing ball. Like, you're not hearing nothing.
You have to.
Have to. But number 5, and it's hard to pick. I'm not gonna lie because I have a lot of people that like looked up to, and that's been my favorite artists. But that number 5 spot may just have to be Drake.
I'll take it. That's the second
Drake.
artist that's given Drake a top 5 pick.
That's
Shout
just-
out Drake, y'all. Y'all be sleeping on Drake.
Listen, like when it comes to like the person that best fits like the whole persona, when it comes to the person that best fits the whole persona of like what I've been talking about in life, I've been like, somewhat living to a lesser degree.
Yeah.
Drake,
A lot lesser than
a lot of it is in Drake's music, and you can't help but like listen to it and just the one thing that I really picked up off listening to Drake songs is how the stories tell.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't like storytelling a lot in my songs because it's like sometimes it takes a little longer because you really gotta really
flesh it
sit
out,
there
know what you're saying,
and put everything in a specific order and remember everything.
Right.
But storytelling is probably one of the best key ways to like the inside of an artist's mind.
Right.
Because 9 times out of 10, probably 10 times out of 10, the story that he's telling is from his life.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, especially if you get details that only those 2 people should know, then like when something's fabricated. When you hear it, you'll be like, nah.
That's cap. Stop the cap.
Yeah, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
But on certain songs, you like, especially Drake songs, you can listen to him and just be like, nah, I know he's not cap. Like Come Through.
Oh no.
The ending that Come Through, I promise you, the ending that Come Through is the best. That's probably like one of my top 5.
The moment
Drake
he switches that beat,
Yeah.
drops that bass.
Like,
Why has it been so long?
like, come
Why
on.
has it been so long?
Why has it been? Why has it been so long? Why has it been so long? Why has it been? Why has it been so long?
Bro, honestly, niggas used to get niggas feelings.
Connect is another song. The ending to Connect, oh my God. Eyes closed, just swing. Come on.
Same city, same friends if you're looking for me. Same city, same friends if you're looking.
Like that song just
Bro, I used to
talks.
dead out be in my room.
Like literally
Dead
just
ass
swinging,
laughing at
punching the wall, eyes closed, just swinging, bro. Like damn,
hilarious to
like
me,
she done
bro.
got me again, bro. Trust me, like I done been through moments like that. Like damn, she done got me again. I'm in the room, eyes
Playing
closed,
like a damn fiddle.
like I'm just punching the air, upset because I can't do nothing else.
That's hilarious, bro. It be like that.
So it
sometimes, bro.
definitely be like that. And any person that try to tell y'all that it don't be like that, they're capping, bro.
Big
Trust
cap.
me, they're capping. Not everybody cry. Don't think everybody cry, but I guarantee you, He probably rolled up a spliff, smoked that spliff, and like halfway through, he put it down and started fighting himself. I promise you.
Eyes closed, just swinging.
Eyes closed, just swinging. He got Drake bumping in the background on full blast. I promise you.
That's a fact, bro. It's
promise you.
It's funny. Me and Tony were just talking about the other day, bro. It's hard for us lover boys out there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It be hard.
It's no good.
We be trying to do the most. Be like, yo, I'm just trying to show you the world. Be honest with you. And then some bitches be like,
yo, bro, they don't want yo, bro.
Too much, bro. That's all it is.
And
Some people just want too much.
That
Unrealistic.
that definitely is a fact. And then with some, they don't want it at all. They just trying to get their due diligence and head on. They trying to get their rocks off and yeah, go ahead. They don't want all that contact. Cause most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they probably scared. They done ran into that person. They done ran into that person that fucked everything up. And now since he fucked it up, since he fucked it up, everybody's the same way.
Scott Pilgrim? Hi, I was thinking about asking you out, but then I realized how stupid that would be. So do you want to go out sometime?
Yeah, everybody's the same way. So they don't want love no more. They don't want that lover boy. And then certain ones get real spiteful. They notice the lover boy and they go fuck with the lover boy. Mess his whole mindset up. Turn the lover boy into a toxic boy.
And that's what
that's the reason. It's a fucking cycle.
It is a cycle.
It's a cycle, bro.
It's gonna be a never-ending cycle.
It's a really big cycle.
Trust me.
I'll tell you what, bro. Personal experience, bro, that's exactly what happened, bro. You start as a lover boy, some bitch fuck your shit, and you just become a fuckboy for a little bit, and you be like, maybe that's not the way to go, and then you be like,
that's literally my whole life.
Bro, trust me, I done been through the same cycle. Lover boy started this. This is exactly where it started. Lover boy before anything else.
Before anything else.
The person that y'all know now, the person that y'all know now was not who I used to be. You know what I mean?
Shorty said no to my crayons. Like,
broke my heart forever. Broke my heart
I ain't never
forever,
pick a red crayon on again, bro.
Man, listen, I done seen my crush go eat cookies with another girl, bro. And guess what?
I thought that was my milk, son.
Ever since that day, but that's how it starts. You start off with the lover boy.
Yep.
You run into that one female that just messes everything up, and like it changes your whole perspective.
Yo, 100%.
And like, no matter how much the guy say he coolin', he
not coolin'.
He not. But you know.
No, I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that 'cause you're not around, not around.
We always gotta put on that. You know, we gotta put on that front because we don't know who to trust now. Because like the one person I did just fucked everything up. So now I'm gonna stick to myself. So then you go on that little toxic fuckboy phase, and trust me, this is my phase right here. I haven't really reached that lover boy phase again, so I'm still in that like toxic phase where it's just like I done had. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
It be like that.
You're gonna get a lot of comments after this, and a lot of people laughing because I have a long span of just like leaving heartbreaks after heartbreak.
It be like that.
That's feel me. That's how the name got. That's how I got it.
It's not even the girl's fault either. It's the first girl's fault.
It's their
that's her fault. Yeah, that's her fault.
She ruined it for you.
I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me for?
It's not even.
This man was here for you.
Yo,
2 years ago.
I was a good man, bro. I was a good man. But it's just like after a certain while, once I see one red flag that remind me of her, that's it. I don't want nothing else to do with you. You could go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Like Usher out here. You remind me.
I'm 23.
Yeah.
So like,
that's enough time. That was the time.
I saw that 1990. I saw that 1998 on there.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, yeah, I'm 24, man, and it's like I'm in that phase where it's like, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm open to it. If it's real. Like feel me? If it's real.
It be like that.
But if it's not real, trust me, and I'ma know. If it's not real, I'ma play the game right along with you. Cause you think that you got this game under control, but I'm the best player there is, bro.
Man, I got mind control over Debo. He be like, shut the fuck up. I be quiet, but when he leave, I be talking again.
I'm Kobe on this
Listen,
court, bitch.
Trust me, you can ask a lot of my guys back home call me GTA for a reason. You know, feel me?
GTA
They
for
call me GTA for a reason.
That's wild.
That's hilarious.
Listen, and that they came up with that moniker because listen, and then I give it to them. Shout out to them, to the Muddies again, to the Muddies again.
What systems y'all play, bro?
Xbox. We Xbox heads. We
okay.
Xbox.
I got
heads.
all the systems, so I'll join.
Oh yeah, see, listen, man, we tap in, man. We have fun. It's nothing but good vibes. But like, shout out to my muddies, man. Dane, Greg,
shout out Dane,
Sha,
Greg,
Buzz,
shout
man.
out
Shout out to all my guys. But like, yeah, they gave me that moniker of GTA, and it literally because we was playing GTA, and as they know, as we all know,
as they know,
for me, I always tend to have some type of like lady friend or lady female around type.
Man.
You know, never to stay. It's not really to stay, but like, you know, I had for a good time, not a long time. And
Man's on comms out here in the background.
I'm sorry for your success.
Yeah, keep going.
Trust me, one of the muds already that have been through that experience.
Oh!
We're not even gonna get into that. But
Why
like,
they don't even care about his mic no more?
he didn't even. Yeah, he
That
didn't.
music was the start.
Yeah, he didn't care. But it's like, yeah,
That's just get home and turn on his mic. You got to hear him undress, take the dog out.
Listen, man, a lot goes on in the park, but those are the guys, feel me? But during the whole party, we were sitting there talking. We was playing GTA, and they was like, you know, Jay got them all. Got them all. Feel me? Got them all. GTA.
Oh, damn.
GTA.
Okay.
While we was playing GTA.
Like
so it's just like,
that's
feel me? We developed that name. And at first we kept it secret. It was always on the if you know, you know basement. Yeah, if you know, you know type.
Yeah.
But like, come on
now
now.
you all know.
Everybody's gonna know.
If you don't know, now you know.
Well, they didn't tag me in posts. I mean, like on IG stories saying GTA, and you know, people always gonna ask, like, what that mean?
Yeah.
But like,
I thought of it. I go hard, you know.
I go hard.
You know.
Yeah.
But like, there's
people's caught all day long on that game.
for me, but there were some, like, you know, select few that knew exactly like my past and my background, so they was like, oh, I know what that mean, and it was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Listen, man, it ain't gonna stop.
He really lived what he taught.
Oh,
There's no cap in this rap.
Oh, nah, definitely. Like I promise you, everything that you've heard throughout my music, at one point in my life, I've been through it.
And that's what it is. We bring in real people, real conversations, real music, real artists, and no scripts, bro. No scripts. We here just talking to you live, you beautiful people.
Man.
And I'll tell you what, another person or group of people for that we'd rather shout out today is Southwest Airlines.
Hey!
Shout out Southwest Airlines
Southwest, man.
as we become the first podcast to try and be sponsored by an airline. That's our goal.
That's tough. Yo, bro, Southwest Airlines. Check them out, sponsor them. Come on, you can't go wrong.
You can't go
wrong. That'll change up the game.
Hey.
That's a fact, man. We'll bring diversity to your marketing portfolio. Look at this. We got Oreos all over the place.
A whole yin yang sign.
You gotta think about it. Everybody always books long flights. They need something to watch instead of those movies.
You
got a
That's a
podcast
fact.
right
Southwest,
here.
hit us up, bro.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
Nice like
Look, yo, the partnership on the real. Give them something to laugh at during that 1 hour flight. You got layover? Fuck that. Don't worry the problem.
Trust me. And then you got to think about they could take it in so many directions, man. Because listen, based off of where the people are traveling. Oh, they traveling out to Cali? I bet we got have some Cali guests here.
Yes, sir.
So that they give y'all the diversity while they here in New York. Still talking about Cali while people on their flight to Cali.
And you can see the artists that are local to that area. Right now, if you're traveling to New York, you see local artists.
You're gonna see me.
Come and see me, like Tory Lanez said, even though he in jail. Shout out Tory Lanez.
Come and see me. Come and see me. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that
Come
song.
on, everybody knows that.
With all that ice, don't you feel? Yo,
come on, man.
Honestly,
Tory
Tory
is
Lanez
tough.
was my like he was my guy that I played during my era, bro. One of my, you know what I mean?
He's definitely up there on my list. He's
Yes,
definitely up there on my list in terms of storytelling and attracting the
that
women.
storytelling with
Yo,
Tory,
his
bro.
flow is crazy though.
Oh yeah,
Tory Lanez.
Very, very talented artist. People
Yeah.
underrating Tory Lanez for real. He is
Because
wow.
you know,
He should just shot a little
everybody
bit to
got
the
their
left,
little,
you know?
yeah.
Missed that big toe or something, you know.
That's hilarious.
Just a little something.
On that, we'll bring it to a close here. Yo, Jay, tell them one more time where they can find you. Tell them where they can look out for.
Man.
All that. The floor is yours, baby.
Listen, man, you can find me on all platforms. LoveBandit J. Like I said, on all social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Snap, whatever the case may be. LoveBandit J. LoveBanditJay. And stay tuned, man. Videos and more visuals coming.
Yeah, don't slow down either, ladies. Man, about to go to the studio right after this.
Right after
we
this,
don't
trust
fucking
me.
stop. We can't stop. We'll
That
stop.
grind keeps going.
Keep
Yo,
going, man.
we are the Problem Podcast. Love Bandit J. Thank you for showing up another time
Yes,
to
sir.
all the
Yes,
lovely people
sir.
that made the end card. Yo, all the people that clicked off too early, you can laugh at them later. God did.
I love the fact that we're all dog heads.
Man.
Brings things together, bro.
Yo, trust me. Everybody always asks me like, "Oh yeah, you got kids?" I got 2 kids, 2 dogs.
That's
I
exactly what
got
be
2
saying.
kids.
I got a kid. That's my baby.
Oh shit.
Okay. Is it recording there too?
No.
Need help?
Hey, that's a good call though. That would have been. It's not even on. I don't know what the password is. I don't have the thumb thing.
I hope not. That'd be weird.